So the other day I'm on a Zoom call and we somehow got into the topic of lunch, which led to the topic of hard-boiled eggs. And so many people in this call started to talk about how it's so difficult for them to make hard-boiled eggs. So I thought I would share some tips. And yes, this is a business site. And if you follow my posts, you'll know that everything I post is pretty much about business. But I realized business people still have to eat. So what I wanted to do today is something a little different. And I wanted to show you how to make the perfect hard-boiled eggs using an Instapot. Now, if you don't have an Instapot, I encourage you to go and get one. You can use them for all kinds of things, but for today, we're gonna use this to make hard-boiled eggs. So we're gonna start a very simple process, and we follow what's called the 10-10-10 rule. And the first part of that is putting the eggs in here for 10 minutes. So to do that, we're gonna need a couple of things. We're gonna need a cup of water, and one of these trivets or grills or whatever you like to call them. Sometimes they come with the Instapot depending on what model you get, or if not, you can order them on Amazon. So we're gonna put this inside, and then we're gonna put in as many eggs as you'd like. In this case, I'm gonna put in about 8 eggs. I'm gonna stack them one on top of the other very carefully, and then I'm going to seal up the container. Once it's sealed up, you're going to press high pressure for 10 minutes, and you're gonna make sure that the vent is on seal. So the alarm has just gone off that it's been 10 minutes. That's the first part of our 10-10-10 way of making the perfect hard-boiled egg. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm not going to release the valve. I'm not gonna let the pressure out yet. I'm just gonna let it sit for another 10 minutes, and the timer's gonna start counting up. So at 10 minutes, we're gonna come back and I'll show you what the next step is. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes since we've let it just sit. And at this point, we're gonna release the valve and all the steam is gonna come out. And once all the steam has come out and the pressure is dropped, we're gonna take the lid off. And this completes the second step of the 10-10-10 process to the perfect hard-boiled eggs. Now the next step is we're gonna put them in ice cold water. When the eggs have been sitting in the ice water for about 10 minutes, which is the final step of the 10-10-10 process, just take one out, shell it, slice it open, and you'll see that you have the perfect hard-boiled egg. Now, I hope you like this post, a little different from what I usually share. If you found it useful, click like or even share it the next time you have a Zoom video session during lunch, and add a little something to your next meeting.